Hey, what's happening, beer world? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Tonight, I'm going to take a look at one from Lagunitas, and this is their Equinox, a genuine pale ale. So this is an American pale ale that comes in at an ABV of 8.4%, also 50 IBU, and if you care about the original gravity, it is 1.078. First brewed in 1995, brewed today in a time of change. So I've not had this one before. Looking forward to checking it out. And not really too much more on the label besides that. On the side, like most of their bottles, it does have some kind of gibberish on here, but I'm not going to read all of that stuff there. I think this one, it doesn't say limited release or anything, so this might be a year-round beer from them. Let's go ahead and get it open and get it into a glass and see what this baby has to offer. So there we go, into the glass. Nice golden orange color. The head itself, mostly all little bubbles in there, but a pretty much white head, and we'll see how that dissipates, but it looks like it should leave some nice lacing behind. Do have some chill haze, as you can see there. Not all the way around. You do have a little bit of clarity where you can see through the glass somewhat. Get it to a light and you can see through a little bit more. Kind of takes it down to like a straw type color, and you can pick up some of the carbonation taking place. As far as the aroma, getting the tropical citrus type notes, mainly getting a little bit more like of a grapefruit, tangerine, maybe a little orange. Now they actually use Simcoe hops in this one, and also I guess Equinox hops as well, so it's listed. And it says it's supposed to be like a piney, eucalypsy, cedary, sprucey, forestry blast. So kind of a weird kind of mix in there, but I do get a lot of pineness, I do get a lot of earthiness, I do get a lot of dankness out of it. You know, with Lagunitas, you usually get that on a lot of their beers, so it's not anything uncommon for them. But yeah, but it plays out like an American pale ale. A little more subtle on the citrus notes here, though. As far as the taste, some sharp bitterness to the front of the tongue. Nice crisp, refreshing break on the back end. Texture's nice, not too thin at all. Not much of a flavor duration, at least on the first sip there. I do get somewhat of a bitterness in the texture a little bit. It kind of just, after you take that initial and you take that swallow, it kind of just goes away. It doesn't hang out as much. There's not anything negative on the feel of the finish. It goes down pretty easily. Carbonation seems pretty palatable, but it's not leaving much behind outside of you drinking the beer there. It's not one that has a kind of that feel to it where you want to sit there and just kick back and relax with it. Although at an 8.4 you probably do, and not try to rush and drink through it. It's kind of just there, but it's not much after that point, it seems. Not a bad beer. You do have that tangerine kind of flow through it on the taste as well, but it's not something that, again, will stand out for me in thinking about some of the other pale ales that are out there. I think it's actually solid as far as meeting the style and how it matches up. But is there anything that makes it really stand out different from what you're getting from other ones? Not really. It's kind of just your typical American pale ale for me. Good lacing on the glass. If there's anything that actually does help it out, I'd say it's not really too overbearing on the back end as far as any aftertaste. So it is a little bit smoother on that back end portion in that regard. Some of the American pale ales and even some of the IPAs have a little too much on the back end where it's almost like you have an aftertaste where you feel like you're taking medicine. You don't get that with this one. It has that nice, crisp, refreshing break to it. So, not a bad American pale ale. I drink it again. It's just nothing that I'd probably hunt down. I wanted to try it because I have not had it before. Glad that I did take a look at it and everything, but It's kind of a standard beer. But with Lagunitas, they do a lot of good ones anyway, and it's kind of like some of their standard is better than some of the ones out there from other companies. So not knocking them on that at all. It's just kind of what I expect to get. It did what it was supposed to do, but it didn't move much more past that. But if you've had this one before, let me know what you think. Lagunitas Equinox. Love to hear any comments or feedback you may have on this one. But with that being said, appreciate you swinging by and check out another video. I look forward to catching you on the next one down the line. Always remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And just keep drinking good craft beers. Cheers.